It's soup season, y'all. Let me show you how to make the best loaded potato soup you've ever ate. You're gonna start with about 8 medium-sized potatoes, and then you're gonna peel the skin off of each of them. After you clean up your potatoes really well, they should look something like this, and then next we're just gonna rinse them off really good. Spray your potatoes with cold water until the water runs clear. Next, you're gonna cut your potatoes up, keeping them about a medium-large size. This is what mine ended up looking like. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be exact. Next, you're gonna chop some onions and some garlic. And then you're gonna put those off to the side while you cook some bacon in the pot you plan on cooking the soup in. We are gonna use the bacon grease as the starter for our soup, so you wanna cook it just enough to get a lot of the oil off into the pan. Then you're gonna set your bacon off to the side to be air fried later. Add some butter to the bacon grease. And once it's melted, you're gonna add your onions to the pan to cook until they're tender. So about 3-ish minutes of cooking the onions. And then you're gonna add your garlic and let those cook together for just about 30 seconds or so. Next, you're gonna add flour to this mixture and stir it until it thickens. And then as it's well mixed, you're gonna add in your chicken broth slowly as you stir it. Next, I let that cook together. I stirred it some more to get some of the flavor off the bottom, and then I covered it to let it thicken for a little. As you can see here, those 1 or 2 minutes of covering it and letting it sit really helped it to thicken in texture. So next, we're gonna add in our heavy cream and mix those two together. And then we're gonna add all of our seasonings. So I added black pepper, Scott's Santa Maria seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and then just plain coarse salt. And then now you're gonna add your cut potatoes into this mixture and cover it to cook. So here I am air frying that bacon I put aside earlier. And then after about 10 minutes, here I am checking back in on the potatoes and checking them for tenderness to see if they are done and giving it a good stir. Once you recognize that your potatoes are done, you're gonna get your hand blender and start blending all of the big chunks you see. Now, me personally, I didn't want to blend it all the way because I like it with a little bit of chunks, but blend it to your liking. Some people prefer to have chunks, some people don't, so it's really just a matter of preference. Next, I am going to grate up some white cheddar cheese to add into the soup mixture. So we are going to add the cheese to the pot and stir it into our soup. Now, the camera really wasn't doing it justice, but I was trying to show y'all the texture. I ended up mashing it a little bit to make my chunks a tiny bit smaller. Now we are moving on to toppings. I am using the classic green onions, bacon, and my own play on sour cream. Now hear me out on this because it does still taste exactly like sour cream. I am using a Greek yogurt and lemon juice blend to make sour cream. Now I know what this sounds like, but I promise y'all, it tastes good. You're welcome to use regular sour cream, but Greek yogurt happened to be in my house. It is high in protein and it is lower in calories because I have the non-fat version. But you know what I mean. And here you have it, the best loaded baked potato soup you are ever going to eat. And the good part is you get to make it right at home. Thank you guys for watching.